So let's talk about what market research is. Market research is how companies figure out what people want, what they need, and what they should do next. So what is the next product or service or innovation that they should come out with? And the way that they do that is they go out and they ask people, what do you want? What do you need? What would be more helpful in your life? What are you missing? They do that in lots of different ways, but one of the key things that they need in order to do really good market research is that they need the people to actually do research with. They need regular, everyday consumers who use their products, who have opinions, who can voice their concerns, and they go out and they ask those questions. And in return for those consumers giving their opinions and their perspectives and telling their stories, they get paid for that time. So it's a benefit on both sides. The companies get a benefit because they get the feedback from consumers that helps them make better products and services, and hopefully helps them make a lot of money because they're going to go off and sell that. But also the consumers get paid for that time that they gave and that honesty and opinion that they were able to give for that. So that's what market research is. It is definitely not a scam. It is very real that you can go and sign up and do surveys, focus groups, what we call in-home interviews, where people will come to your home, or shop-alongs where someone goes with you while you go shopping, and lots of other different ways that you can do research, and you get paid for your time, as you should, right? You spent time doing some things and you gave some opinions and you were very honest in your feedback, and as a result of that, those companies are able to do things that make them more effective, more efficient, more profitable. And so as an exchange of that information, you get paid. So essentially companies need insights from these real people in order to prevent them from wasting millions of dollars, but also to help them earn millions of dollars. Like, it is really vital for these companies to have your opinions and have your honesty in that. And that is why it is so much power in that voice. It is so much respect that these companies have for the consumers that they get to listen to, just everyday people, just like you, just like me. And those people have so much value and respect because you use the products, you use them daily or weekly or what have you. Maybe you used to use them and you don't anymore. You have an expertise about just your experience in using something that these companies want to know, and it's valuable. I would say that in particular, Black consumers are even more valuable. And again, I could be biased, y'all, but no. But I do think that Black consumers have even more value that we bring to the market because of a couple of things. Black consumers, we tend to set a lot of trends, particularly in the US. And so many times people want to hear our voice. They want to know what it is that we think, what we're doing, how we're feeling, because it is often it often foreshadows what the rest of the world might do, think, and feel. So that's the first thing. But also, we have so much buying power. And I know we often hear people talk about our buying power. Let's boycott this. Let's put all of our money and resources there. And we can move the needle when we do. But one of the things that happens is that we tend to do that when I think it's too late. Like, there's already been a problem. There's already been a thing out there we don't like. And now we're trying to move the needle, and we're trying to get brands to to turn in the direction that they should have started with. What market research does is it lets them start in the right place for us, like what it is that we need to make our lives easier, more productive, bring more value to our lives, not just make them money, but do something that actually helps us. That is the value in it. And so getting paid to do that, I think, is also just an added benefit to it. So your voice has power, especially has power with these companies and these brands that need us to buy their product and use it effectively. They want to hear from you. They need to hear from you. And so if you have opinions, if you use any products, any services, you have a place in market research. If you want to join us, if you're interested in doing more market research, please click the link that's in our description and join us at Mahogany Minds, and you will be signed up to receive invitations for paid studies.